Hi, this is Brendan from Heroic Starfish, and today I am still working on my achievement here, this maximum efficiency achievement. I got really close in the last game, but I was playing against Tech and he had some really hard-hitting buffs that I couldn't remove, just couldn't keep up on top of the healing. Once again, I'm not going to go over the deck that I'm using here. If you want to see that, just watch the previous videos and you will find it there. But it is a Dread deck and it has a little bit of nature thrown in. I haven't abandoned this deck quite yet. So, who are we going to be playing against this time? Okay, Ooves. Don't often see Ooves. Okay, so I haven't been stranded with a handful of green this time, which is always nice. Hello. Defend, he says. Buff would have been a better bet against Dread, I would have thought. Okay, let's get that Vile Breath Creeble out. See if we can mill some of his cards. Now, his removal will remove 2 at a time, so normally I might play this Night Lurker, but I don't want to tempt him into removing both of them at the same time. So we'll just draw for now. This on its own should draw removal if he has it. Okay. So I may want to play down my hand a little bit before this gets round just to avoid that damage. And there's that removal we were talking about. That's why I've got these strong targets in here, just to get rid of it. So yeah, we'll throw in Night Lurker for now. Oh, sorry. I was talking rubbish before. His removal does not get rid of 2 buffs. I'm not playing it against Dread, like I thought I was. In which case, I can feel completely free to throw in as many buffs as I like. Because you can only ever get rid of 1 at a time. Why not? Let's attack. We'll of course need a Swamp Creeper at some point, but just reminding him what these can do will obviously encourage him to remove them. I need all that removal gone so that I can play my Swamp Creepers. Also going to need some healing before too long. This is going to do 11 damage as it comes round. And I've only got 19 left to work with. That's not going to be a problem because I have no removal anyway. So yeah, nothing here that I really want to play right now, so we'll just draw for now. Ah, good. Soul Trader. If I could just get another Soul Trader to pair up with my Devourer, then that would be very useful. Okay, so probably going to play this next turn. Okay, there we go, another removal. So that's 2 down, just 1 to go. And then we can start playing stuff because we know he won't have removal anymore. Means that my buffs can my combos can come in. Ah, no. Okay, that's fair enough. He's not taking back his removal. So yeah, let's throw in Vile Breath Creeble. If I can time this right, I can use my Devourer when Vile Breath Creeble turns to its final corner. I'll also put in... Oh, no, I won't because I haven't got double poison. So yeah, we'll just draw for now then. So he's not started using this yet. He's giving me a little bit of a reprieve. But he is using it now. So I think I'm going to have to use my Devourer next turn. Because with that 6 there, he can easily kill me next turn. So we'll have to use Sicario's ability just to throw in another buff that we're happy to remove. Probably, yeah, Noxian Assassin, given that he hasn't got much removal left anyway. And I can remove up to 4 buffs, and that'll all count. But I'm just going to use this to go 1, 2, 3. Take me up to 31 health. So I'm now no healing, so I'm going to need to start drawing for more healing. And that's a bad combination, because if I'm drawing lots, then that's going to hurt when it comes round. Yeah, nice card to play when you know that you're about to get damaged. Yeah, so not much for it. I just need to draw right now. Lots of green cards, no green weapon yet. So my only thought now is, do I throw in Toxic Horn? Because he may not remove that, and at least it'll start doing some damage. It'll empty out my hand for this that's about to go off. It's not ideal, but maybe necessary. So I think I'm going to do that. Yeah, let's just pay for those two. So I'm going to get hit for 6 off of that now. At least I've got a Devourer again. I can't afford for this to be removed because I can't get it out of my discard pile. So I'm just kind of hoping that I can get away with this. I didn't even notice. What did he discard last time due to my mill? Oh, tunnel. No. Tree sprout. I mean, this is going to do some serious damage if I can get a few more buffs in. So, yeah, okay. And then we can throw in Night Lurker. Okay, well that's good. That's some healing at least. One thing that these games has really shown me is just how much you need removal. If you don't have it, then you just get hit by stuff and you can't stop it from hitting you. Seems a fairly obvious thing to say, but try playing without removal and you'll see what I mean. Hooray! Finally, Swarmcaller. Okay, so now we can put some more targets in for removal. Not only that, but we can get the behemoths in play and they will give us some healing. How many cards are we? 7. So this one Swamp Creeper can still work for us. It can do 8 cards, so that's something at least. I feel like if he gets removal, he's almost certainly going to remove this just because of the amount of damage that it does. Just nothing I can do about that though. So we're really just hoping that it's buried in these 18 cards somewhere, preferably right at the bottom. Nope. Is this game over for us? It is game over for us. Well, that's unfortunate, but there's no way for me to get that back out of my discard pile. And I don't think I'm going to win this anyway, so let's good game that and just leave. I took the gamble, it did not pay off, but that's the way it goes sometimes. So let's just get straight back in, queue up for another game. I think sometimes when it's a particularly difficult achievement, it's just a numbers game. The more games you play, the more likely it is that you'll get away with it. So exterior, I mean, if I'm playing Dolo or Granite or something like that, then I'm going to be in serious trouble here. Let's see, shall we? Quart. Okay. At least it's not Dolo or Granite. I do really like getting these Vile Breath Creebles on the first turn. Nope, it's not my go. Hello, hello. So this time his removal will remove 2 buffs at a time, so I have to be a little bit careful of which buffs I play at the same time. Always nice to see a weapon early. So let's throw the Assassin in, because if he does remove this, at least we can do a little bit of damage, and then we'll throw in Swarm Caller as well. So there are some fairly nasty things that Mountain can obviously do with buffs, using Colossi Ritual Sight, Drago Scorchers, etc. And if we see much of that going on, then we could be in some serious trouble. Obviously at the moment I've got no healing available to me, so I'm going to need to do something about that. So let's just draw a little bit. Yeah, well, I can heal with the Abyss Weaver if I play the Abyss Tentacle first, so I'm going to do that. Yeah, so these, I mean, okay, yeah, let's just play these in. Oh yeah, of course, I can only play one. Okay, well, I mean, this healing, I mean, this Devourer obviously can just eat all of these if needs be. Anything to keep me alive at this point. I've got no Swamp Creepers anyway. And I'm going to need to at least get this Vile Breath Creeble out of my discard pile. So yeah, we'll throw that one in as well. And you know what? Let's throw in the Insect Swarm. All of those can be taken off because they can be recovered later anyway. Obviously I don't want to be healing when he's got this in play because that's going to be reducing my healing, so hopefully we can just get by until that's gone. Starting to get into that danger zone now. Oh no. Oh dearie me. Well, I mean, I don't like to do it when I'm -2 to all my healing, because each of these will be -2, so they're only going to do 3 healing each. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. So that'll be 18 healing if I use this now. Let's also put in the Vile Breath Creeble. And then let's just remove all of them, because otherwise I'm going to die, and that's not going to help me succeed. Bad times. Not feeling too great about this game now. It's going to take a minor miracle to get this achievement. Especially as all of that healing is just going to disappear this turn when he starts attacking me with this +3. Okay, I mean that could have gone worse, but yeah, we really need, I mean this is just useless now, isn't it? Yeah, so we're going to need 2 Swamp Creepers to get all of these cards out of my discard pile. Plus, of course, I've still got to actually kill him. So all I'm really looking for now is more healing, because when the next onslaught begins, we're going to have a problem. And he's not used any removal yet either, which is not good. I would have hoped to have drawn out some removal with all those buffs I had down, but never happened. I mean, if I could play one of these and then get this on the side of it, that would be really good, because it would just, there's no way for him to get rid of it. Okay, well I've got 2 Soul Traders I can play, no Devourer to get rid of them at the moment though, which is a problem. Well, Hungry Behemoth can heal me, so we'll put him in. Night Lurker is also good because I can play a Soul Trader and then use Night Lurker to get rid of it. So, as well as healing here, we'll put in Night Lurker. Could both get removed. There's got to be some removal in his deck somewhere, surely. Okay, let's defend again. Oh, right. I feel a bit happier when I've got 2 Soul Traders and a Devourer in my hand, because it just means that I can get rid of all of them. I can heal up for 24, I should say, get rid of all of them. I'm just talking because I can see that. Crystal Leech, getting rid of all of my buffs there. That's okay, that's 1 down. Just 2 more to go. Fantastic, another Ritual Site. Not really much I want to play right now. Just the more cards I've got on my disposal, the better, I suppose. I've got 2 Swamp Creepers now, so that's good. That means that I can get all of these cards out of my discard. Reducing damage, that's okay. So what I could do now is I could use Sicario's ability to play both of these Swamp Creepers, and then on the next turn play Obfuscation next to them, because then they can't be removed. It's a little bit of a gamble. Also, I don't have the shadow cards to actually pull that off, by the looks of it. No, so I can't do that right now. It's a little bit of a gamble, of course, because if they get removed on the turn that I play them, then obviously that's game over for us. Right, okay, so for now, let's just keep drawing, shall we? At some point, we're going to have to start doing some damage, though, because we're going to have a problem if we don't. But, whilst that is in play, we're not going to be doing any damage, so... what now? So I could play... Yeah, go on, let's play that. Might draw out some more removal. And that's all 3 Swamp Creepers now. Got lots of reducing damage cards. I wish I had some. Maybe I should put Wall of Bones in this deck. I don't know. I mean, there's just nothing here worth playing right now. It goes without saying, if he's got a Creeble Jester, then it's game over. But just have to hope that he doesn't. So obviously this is in here just to catch cards, stop them going into my discard pile. I would never really use that. There we go. That's 2 Crystal Leeches down, just 1 more to go. So I don't want to heal quite yet because I'll be healing for 24-ish. Well, 22 I suppose, because I'll take 2 damage from Sicario. So let's just go with Hungry Behemoth. Never know, that might draw out his final removal card. I'm running out of cards here. Need to start playing some. So it's time to heal next turn, that's for sure. Oh, right, come on. Will this be the time? Will this be the time when I can finally get the achievement? Fair enough. What I would really like to see is your removal, though. Just make sure that I haven't missed one somewhere. Nope. So, and he's still got 13 cards left, so there's no hurry. Right, what he's not going to like, though, hopefully, is some Insect Swarm action. Nearly attacked with that then. No, we're going to defend. Ooh, look at these buffs. Come on, remove them. It's buffs like this that I really don't like because they just hit so hard and there's no way to stop them. So yeah, another defend there. Might as well. And another Insect Swarm. Throw that in just in case he does play his removal. And we'll defend again. I only need 1 Hungry Behemoth. Obviously I can only use 1 per turn anyway. So I can actually use this 5 for healing, even though normally you would just put it here and then attack with it every time. Just have to start to wonder at this point if maybe he's not got any more removal. But let's just do that. And then draw. And many cards? 16, wow. So that's going to take 2 full rotations of Swamp Creepers to deal with that. So let's go with Hungry Behemoth. Just don't know whether I should be playing a Swamp Creeper yet. In an ideal world, I'd really like him to just remove these 2. Gonna take a while to kill him with just the insect swarms. Right, let's start working this round. Now, given how many cards he's got left, I think I'm just going to have to play a Swamp Creeper and hope that he doesn't remove it, because it's going to take so many turns for me to get all of these cards out of my discard pile that I just don't think I can get away with not playing it now. I feel like these insect swarms and the Hungry Behemoth probably pose more of a threat to him than the Swamp Creeper itself. And of course he doesn't know what we're trying to do, so there's no reason why he would go out of his way to stop us. Oh, of course I can only use 1 ability per turn, I didn't think of that. Okay, let's just throw in another Swamp Creeper, then I'm going to need more than 1. So feel free to place your bets. Does he have another removal card in the cards that he's got left, or does he not? I do not know. Let's put it that way. Right. Yeah, so let's start working some of those cards back, starting with the healing cards, because they'll stop me from dying. And then, no, yeah, of course. We'll just draw. Good. We like that. That's an indication that he might be getting slightly concerned about decking out, so he's starting to use his ability rather than playing cards. So many cards in here. I don't think it really matters. We just need them all. Just 10 more to go. One thing that didn't occur to me is that I don't know if decking him out with an empty deck is good enough. So, I mean, it counts as a win. So as long as I've got an empty discard pile, that should count. It's not really what I was going for. Give him another target for removal just in case. Yeah, not really what I was going for, but I'll take it at this point because I've had a few goes at this. That's okay. Those insect swarms will make short work of that mountain fort. Alright, so another 3. And I can heal now. I mean, if he's got removal, he's going to get it. So then it's a case of whether he thinks to remove my Swamp Creepers or whether he goes for something that causes damage. just need 2 more turns to get the rest of these cards out of my discard pile. And then if he hasn't got the removal, then I feel good about this. So, 2 more back. The good thing is that once these Swamp Creepers get to the final corner, I think they're less of a target. Especially if my discard pile's empty, then he's got to be thinking, what's even the point in removing those when there's nothing left to get back? Yeah, don't really want to play anything, so... Interesting card to play when you're worried about being decked out. Come on, the achievement will be mine. Positive mental attitude. Right, so that is all of our cards back from our discard pile. So if he doesn't have removal, then we're good. So let's just draw for now. Now if he does have removal and he uses it on some of these buffs over here, we're still okay. And that's okay as well. Because we can heal. So yeah, let's... the only problem is that's going to put more cards on our discard pile, which we really don't want. Can he hit me for 12 next turn? What did he just discard? I wasn't paying attention. Okay, fair enough. That's my own fault. Right, let's... If I can avoid it, I would rather not put cards on my discard pile now because we are set to get the achievement. So let's just do that. So, with Hungry Behemoth and the Abyss Tentacle, it will now take us 3 more turns to kill him. However, I'm a little bit concerned about my own health right now. So, let's use Sicaria. To put in the Soul Trader and my final Swamp Creeper, which I'm going to need given that I'm playing Soul Trader. And then I'm going to use Devourer. And I will also get rid of this guy. So that's going to take me an action to get those 3 cards out of my discard pile. Sorry for my squeaky chair. Please don't quit whilst I've still got cards in my discard pile. So I think he's going to deck out before I can kill him. Not sure, we'll see. One more action. What can I do? I can't use that, unfortunately. Put this in. It's not going to go off for 2 more turns. Still, let's do that. The discard's empty. I think I'm going to win. Yeah, if anything, it's just a shame that I've not quite managed to actually kill him. Because I think when he discards this, that'll be that. And I can't do any more damage this turn. But listen, I'm going to take it as a win because it's taken me a good few goes to get this achievement. Well, hopefully, there we go, maximum efficiency. So, it is a shame that I had to deck him out, but I was going to win the game anyway, I suppose. If he had one more card, then I would have actually killed him, so I'm happy enough with that. So, I hope this has been useful. It did take me a few goes, but at least you've been able to see the failures and the successes. It's all just down to making sure that those burn cards don't land on your deck. And then, I guess, using Swamp Creepers to get them back again. So, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you again next time. Bye.